Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're back again with Assassin's Creed Origins. We are continuing our discovery tour of ancient Egypt. Our next tour we're going to do will still be in Alexandria. Next one here is the Greek Pharaohs. There are 7 stations in this one right here, as we need to learn about the founding of the Ptolemaic Dynasty. Estimate time for this one is 5 minutes. Actually, before we start, let me make sure my PVR is working. It is. There we go. Alright, without further ado, let's begin the next one.
Welcome to the Greek Pharaohs.
Now, just to make it easier on where you need to go to find your first station, all you have to do is follow the path. As simple as that. Alright, we'll let our history experts take over from here.
Pharaohs were considered divine incarnations of the gods. As an avatar of the gods living on Earth, the pharaoh's role was to preserve fundamental values and universal harmony by removing chaos, Isfet, and ensure that justice, Mot, prevailed. The pharaoh, by divine ancestry and through multiple offerings, was the bond that unites the world of men to the world of the gods and allows the maintenance of the cosmic order. The Ptolemaic Dynasty reigned over Egypt from 305 BCE to 30 BCE. The dynasty was called the Ptolemies of the Lagids, in recognition of the founder of the dynasty, Ptolemy Lagos, a Greek general and close friend of Alexander the Great. While Macedonian, Ptolemy Lagos understood that to be accepted by the Egyptian people, he would have to adopt their traditions. Upon assuming the title of pharaoh, he changed his name to Ptolemy I Soter, meaning savior. Born in 356 BCE, Alexander the Great went through a hasty education in the affairs of the kingdom before integrating into the Macedonian army, where he quickly rose through the ranks. After his father's assassination in 336 BCE, which some believed was orchestrated by Alexander himself, he became king of Macedonia. Ruler of a unified kingdom and leader of a large army, Alexander set his sights on conquest. Eager to reclaim the Greek cities of Asia Minor, he took on the Persian forces, earning victory after victory. Ever victorious, Alexander the Great marched on, laying siege to city after city until he reached Egypt, where the Persians were defeated yet again. Viewed as a liberator by the Egyptian people, Alexander decided to become pharaoh in due form. He traveled to Thebes to make a sacrifice to Apis, then went to the oasis of Siwa, where he was proclaimed son of Amun. Officially pharaoh of Egypt, Alexander spent much of the winter there and founded the city of Alexandria. Perhaps not coincidentally, being pharaoh allowed Alexander to spread propaganda to prepare further conquests. He resumed his military campaigns in 331 BCE. On his deathbed in 323 BCE, Alexander the Great gifted the satrapy of Egypt to Ptolemy Lagos. Perfectly aware of the value of Egypt, Ptolemy ensured not only the stability of the country's borders, but also its economic and military development. At the same time, he worked with the Egyptian elite to maintain the internal order of the country. By 305 BCE, Ptolemy, well respected both in Egypt and in the Mediterranean, was at the head of the largest fleet of the Hellenistic world. Ptolemy officially took the title of Pharaoh of Egypt in January 304 BCE, on the anniversary of Alexander the Great's death. Alexander died in Babylon in 323 BCE. His remains were placed first in a solid gold sarcophagus, and then within another. The casket was carried in an ornate custom wagon, gilded and set with precious stones, and pulled by 64 mules crowned with gold. The funeral procession was diverted to a grandiose temple in Alexandria, built in the conqueror's honor under the orders of Ptolemy I. Julius Caesar visited Alexander's tomb at the capture of Alexandria, and the Roman Emperor Augustus reportedly placed flowers there. However, though many powerful leaders claim to have visited it, the tomb's location has gone missing from history. Some accounts do state that the golden coffin was replaced by a glass sarcophagus, probably by Ptolemy X. It is also implied that Cleopatra may have plundered the tomb in a time of financial crisis.
Alright, there we have it. So, another tour is completed, which is the Greek Pharaohs. Boy, you get to learn so much here in ancient Egypt. Just like that. And in case you haven't noticed, that was another achievement that we just got right now, which was polymorph, or polymorph, whatever it's called. Complete tours with at least 5 different characters. So basically, if you do it with 5 different characters, just complete one tour for each. You should be able to get it no problem. And like I said, there is one more achievement that you can get from the Discovery Tour, which is Archaeologist. That's to complete all tours in the daily life category. Definitely an easy one to get. Just complete every single one of them. You'll get it. No problem at all. It's a little bit disappointing they only put in 3, but that's okay. I'll eventually sell with it. I'm pretty sure there'll be new achievements coming your way in the Curse of the Pharaohs DLC. By the way, before I go, let's just go all the way over here. So there you go. The Greek Pharaohs, that is done. Now, before I go, folks, just to let you folks know, I just read an article online stating that, well, I'm going to get the bad news out of the way first. The bad news is there will be no new Assassin's Creed game this year in 2018, but they are planning on making one in 2019. Now that's the bad news. Good news is, for Assassin's Creed Origins, there's definitely going to be more DLC for this game. And you know what? Bring it on. Bring on the DLC. I really hope it's more expansions. That would be amazing. As amazing this game is, which by the way is one of the best Assassin's Creed games in its franchise history. I mean, you got the expansions, you got Discovery Tour. I don't know what else to say, folks. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, there's definitely going to be more DLC for Assassin's Creed Origins. We don't know what it is yet, but I'm pretty sure they'll be telling us at E3 2018, which, by the way, runs June 12th to the 14th. So I'm definitely looking forward to watching that this summer. So on that note, another tour is done, and we still got more coming your way. We still got a lot more to learn here in the Discovery Tour, so stay tuned to the channel for more fun and excitement. Until then, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.